talk about energetic clutter. What is it? How does it affect your life? And why letting go can open new doors. Energetic clutter isn't just about the physical mess in our homes. It's the emotional weight that these objects carry. Every item in our space holds energy, whether it's tied to memories, past relationships, or outdated versions of ourselves. When we hold on to these things that no longer serve us, we unconsciously create blockages that keep us stuck in old patterns. This clutter isn't just in our closets, it's in our minds and our hearts. Now, have you walked into a space that felt very heavy, even that it wasn't messy? Now, that's the weight of the energetic clutter in that space. Now, holding on to items that remind us of pain, regret, and chapters in our lives that we have outgrown can keep us emotionally tethered to the past. This can manifest as stress, anxiety, or even being incapable of moving forward. For many, the hardest part of decluttering isn't just deciding on what to keep and what to let go of. It's facing those emotions that are attached to those certain things, whether it's a personal keepsake, clothes that no longer fit our identity, or sentimental objects collecting dust. These things can weigh us down, and we don't even realize how much they are weighing us down. So I recently went through this process myself, letting go of some items that I thought I would never part with. For years, I held on to these items because I believed they carried meaning. But in reality, they were just keeping me stuck. They really were. Once I started releasing them, I felt lighter, freer, and even more aligned with who I am today. Now, how do you start letting go? Well, you have to acknowledge the emotions, and it's okay to feel attached to things. Just give yourself permission to grieve the process and the memories that they hold. Then you want to keep what truly does matter. Instead of holding on to everything, look at everything and choose what's meaningful, the pieces that genuinely bring you comfort and joy. If you're struggling on letting go of a few items, take a few pictures, and then you can actually let that item go, and you can actually see the photo when you want to revisit that item. And that leads me to donating with intention. So by letting go, you don't throw everything away in the trash. You don't get mad and just throw it in the garbage or cry or whatever. You give it away with love, with that intention, donating items to someone else that will cherish them and maybe create different memories with the items. And lastly, just remember that the love is within you, not the objects. Your identity and experiences and growth are never tied to things because everything lives inside of you. And by clearing out what no longer serves you, you create space for new beginnings, growth, and healing. Letting go isn't about just clearing space in your home. It's about creating space for peace and healing. There's a difference there. When you release the past, you make room for the new. It's so obvious, and I just love it. And I also love how the Bible reminds us of this in Isaiah chapter 3, verse 18 through 19. Forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I'm doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? Honestly, do we not perceive all the new things that God is giving to us? By letting go, we trust in God's plan for new beginnings and growth. We can release and just allow peace and joy to come into our lives. Isn't that glamorous? Now I have a question for you before I close today's video. What can you release today to make room for God's blessings?